My people, what's going on? You have two huge injuries in sports. Derek Jeter goes down with a broken ankle, and you have Ray Lewis going down with the torn triceps. So the biggest question that I have is, which is the bigger loss? Is it a bigger loss for the Yankees losing Jeter, or is it a bigger loss for the Ravens losing Ray Lewis? Both are phenomenal players. You look at Ray Lewis still at the top of his game, Derek Jeter still at the top of his game. Very comparable in terms of individual production. Derek Jeter, his postseason numbers speak for themselves. The most games played, 158. The most hits with 200. The most runs scored with 111. If you look at Ray Lewis, right now in the regular season, going into week 7, he's number 4 in tackles. He's right up there with the league leaders. Both great individual players. So the way I break this tie, I look at the nature of each sport. Baseball is different than football. Baseball is more of an individual sport than football is. Yes, baseball is a team game, but football is the ultimate team game. Ray Lewis, with the leadership and the emotion that he brings to a team, especially a defense, where you feed off of emotion, and emotion leads to execution and production, to lose that guy, the heart and soul of your team, I think that's a bigger loss. You can tell me, okay, the Yankees in the postseason right now, compared to the Ravens in the regular season, Jeter's the bigger loss. Okay, but the Ravens were in the AFC Championship game last year. They have all the makings of a playoff team this year. So what happens when they do make it, if that indeed happens, without Ray Lewis? Who's going to step in and fill his shoes and be that emotional leader that has a big effect on the entire team? If you look at the Yankees right now, heading into Game 3 tonight, the Yankees' offense has been awful. Derek Jeter had a good postseason before he got injured. But my point is, he doesn't have that emotional leadership type quality, mainly not because of him, because of the nature of their sport. Derek Jeter can't go up to one of his teammates and say, "Any dogs in the house?" And all of a sudden they get jacked up, go up to the plate and hit a 3-run homer. It doesn't work like that. It's a different animal in football where that does lead to production. And Ray Lewis is the best ever from an emotional leadership standpoint. To lose the heart and soul of your team, I think that's a bigger loss. But go ahead and comment below. You can make a great case for Derek Jeter. I'm basically breaking the tie between the two based on the nature of the two sports. But let me know what you think. I'm Brian No, and that's a no-brainer.